Welcome back everyone for another temperature blanket update. It is week 8 and it is Sunday morning. It is pretty overcast out there. So yeah, we were supposed to get record highs here in Florida this past week, but that didn't happen in my area. We got so close though, so close to adding a new color, but it didn't happen. We were 1 degree off, so close. So let's start with our weekly shares. And this week we have Adrienne. She is, if I remember correctly, in the British Columbia. Looking at the picture, you can see that she's using different stitches. I think this is very pretty. January, she used the crunch stitch, and February, she's doing the slanted bead stitch. And you see that one little row with some totally different color change in there. That is a stripe of plum wine. And that was the coldest day of the year so far, and that was at the end of January. So her soft blue is 5 to 9 degrees Celsius, and the dark blue is 10 to 14 degrees Celsius. But I think that's starting to look really pretty. I think she picked some nice colors. Adrienne was our only share this week, and we'll move on to how my two sides of my temperature blanket is going. So, like I was saying, we were supposed to hit record highs this week, and it didn't happen in my area anyways. So this week represents February 19th through February 25th. And we had more of a temperature fluctuation on the birth year side of my blanket than on the current year side. I'm still attached, so bear with me here for a second. So starting with the greens, because last week we left off with these nice little spiky lines there with the yellow. So starting with the greens, we did, hard to see on camera, but there are 3 shades of green here. Stop fidgeting here. So we started the week with dusty green. Then we changed for a row to, I'm going to have to do Google pronunciation to see how to pronounce this word, verdigris. But we had a row of that. Then we went back to the dusty green. Then we got to pull in a row of mint, and that is technically a new color on the birth year. We had not used the mint green anywhere in this whole thing so far. So technically, we did get to add a new color to half the blanket. And then after the mint green, we went back to the one I can't pronounce, and then the dusty green, and then we ended the week with sunflower. So that was the birth year. I'm still attached, so. All right, current year, even though we were expecting record highs, we stayed pretty steady. And we only used 2 colors. We used egg yolk and curry. Get situated here so I don't pull out my string. Okay, so we had 3 days of egg yolk, which is that orange looking color, and 4 days of curry. Our high, now remember, we're still just in February. Our high for the week was 84. 1 more degree, and we would have had a new color for this side of the blanket. But on here, you can see we did way back in the middle of January, get to use the mint green. So it's not really a new color, but for that year, it's a new color. Current year, we didn't get any, we haven't had any blues. And blue is my coldest colors. So no blues yet. Maybe, maybe the end of the year. I don't know. Now, looking at the color pattern, there is no rhyme or reason to this. But I am really liking current year color combination more than I am birth year color combinations so far. You know, things are about to change. I mean, March is like right around the corner, and it's going to get hot fast here, I think. I don't know. I'm not the weatherman. I'm not a, what do they call them, meteorologist or anything like that. I just know it's going to get hot and humid, and then it's going to make it not fun to work on something that's getting large. So, all right. So up next is your side-by-side, and birth year is on the left, current year is on the right. So you can see the comparisons of nearly, not quite, but nearly 6 decades. All right, you guys, so I've been super busy around here between my Etsy shop and life and being able to crochet. I've been playing with some amigurumi, and you can see the little guys back here. One of those isn't mine, the little owl here with the hat. That was gifted to me from Caroline for the Love of Crochet. She's actually is the one who convinced me to try it again. Now she's taking all the credit for getting me hooked on it. So I have one I'm not showing yet, but it turned out so nice. It turned out so nice. But anyhow, that is our weekly temperature blanket update, and we will see you again next week. But before you go, if you click on this link right here, it'll take you to the next video that YouTube and I think you should see.